Even with the United States on red alert for pandemic containment, a pernicious phrase has been creeping into the public lexicon at an unprecedented rate of spread. We've been beset by a plague known as the film we need right now, a noxious concept used to justify and amplify the profiles of nearly a dozen releases over the past year. The run-up to the presidential election has brought about an explosion of topical projects announcing themselves as a noble bulwark against the encroaching threat of another Trump term. And with them, the age-old debate over what any of this actually accomplishes has been reignited. Every time a film introduces itself as the one we need right now, it must first answer the question of whether a film is what we really need. As of late, the arguments have not been especially compelling. A variety of approaches to critique and cinematic styles have been bound together by their shared objective of pushback against the currents of Trumpism, most prominent among them the new documentary Totally Under Control. Alex Gibney's documentary about the current administration's grossly incompetent coronavirus response touts itself as filmed in secret, rushed to press in time for Election Day with the urgency of a breaking news story. Alexandra Pelosi, yes, they're related, and Showtime have also positioned her new documentary American Selfie, One Nation Shoots Itself in close proximity to the first Tuesday in November, its broad portraiture of a nation in crisis speaking directly to its moment. This week, Brittany Huckabee, no, they're not related, brings a more granular analysis to the electoral process in her nonfiction film How to Fix a Primary. In each case, time appears to be of the essence. While perhaps less rigorous in terms of reportage, the Borat sequel's subsequent movie film has arrived with a similar sense of gravity, with less than 2 weeks on the clock before the vote. And though the small-screen series The Comey Rule gave itself a bit more lead time, the Trump critiques nonetheless gesture to the coming reckoning that may or may not result in 4 more years of his White House. Baldest in its intentions would be the recent reunion of executive branch drama The West Wing, the promo copy explicitly using the phrase, "a call to action," to describe the program's star-spangled defense of the democratic process. Yet there's an air of futility to this campaign behind the campaign. On matters like this, I often refer back to the troubling anecdote in which Donald Trump watches the 1988 Jean-Claude Van Damme vehicle Bloodsport on a plane, fast-forwarding through all dialogue so he can get to the violence and destruction. Suffice it to say that many subscribers to the Trumpist worldview are not the most receptive to the swaying powers of art. And that's when they engage with it in the first place, the vast majority being unlikely to give the time of day to an entertainment so openly trumpeting its liberal bona fides.